Now, like I said, normally they burn evenly, but like the
Sisters, we have been summoned. This original video is from a creator that I follow. She basically posted some candle workings she has going on her altar, asking the coven of TikTok to weigh in and basically help her with a question she had. So she was concerned that these candles were burning at different paces and something might be wrong. She did clarify and say that normally her candles burn pretty steadily at the same pace. And as someone who has done countless candle workings and countless candle workings for other people at the same time sometimes, I figured I could weigh in on this. So this is coming from the perspective of someone who practices hoodoo, who practiced and learned under a hoodoo mentor. There are tons of practices around the world that may have a different viewpoint on this particular subject. But from my education and from my experiences, when things burn at different paces, it's not necessarily a bad thing. If something is burning slower, it may just mean that there is something behind the scenes that is preventing this from manifesting quickly. For instance, you're manifesting a new job, maybe that candle's moving a little bit slower than the rest of your candles. What that could potentially mean is that there is some sort of obstacle, like maybe somebody is already in that position that you're manifesting, and they need time to get out of that position so you can come in and fill it. Same thing with love or healing type work. If you're seeing that it's moving slower than, say, your money candle, it might just mean that there's maybe something internally that you haven't worked through, some sort of trauma or trigger that may be preventing you from manifesting your ideal person or from moving on from a situation completely. So generally speaking, things moving slow or burning slower is not an issue. What is an issue is when your glass on a 7-day candle specifically turns black. If you can take your finger and put this inside the glass and your finger turns black, that's a problem. That means something significantly went wrong with the spell or someone is working against you. Either way, you're probably going to have to do that all over again and figure out what went wrong. So yeah, candles moving at different speeds or burning at different speeds, not an issue. Soot, that's a problem. By the way, if you stayed for this whole video, thank you so much. My name is Laura, by the way. I also go by Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker. If you want to see more spiritual content from me, like tarot readings, astrology forecasts, and just witchy talks in general, feel free to give me a like, give me a follow, and hopefully I'll see you around. Bye!